Hello everyone, it's Rita here. I just was playing around and I decided to turn on the camera. I was planning to work on the wildflower journal today, and so I was kind of looking for some ephemera pieces to put together. And I saw a video this morning at some Rose Lane Vintage something, but she's in my links, so if you want to go over and take a look at what she is doing today, then you'll see what I saw. And then, but then in the middle of that, I found something else I wanted to try. So I was gonna score for her video. I was going to score her paper like she said to do, and then I found this thing in my this is a Martha Stewart scoreboard, and then I found this little envelope guide thing. I'm not quite sure how it works. I did one like here, but I don't know. So it says like here I can start with a paper that's well, I don't have a 10 by 10 because this is only, I don't know what this is. This is probably 9. This is a coffee dyed tissue paper, or not tissue, but tracing paper. Yeah, this is 9 by 12. So let me see here. So I could do a 9 by 9. Let me try that. Okay, let me just mark this. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I thought I would just do it. While you watch, if you are interested. I can't always make everything before I get to it. Well, I hardly ever do. And that makes a nice little piece to go in our little notebook stack. All right, so this is 9 by 9, and then it says A score lines 3 inches. So I'm thinking they mean to turn the paper this way, and because that's kind of how I did it before. So I scored it at 3, and then 3 5/8. So I think we do the 2 ends at 3. 2 ends are at 3. And then 2 ends at 3 5/8. I don't know how you do a 10 by 10. Maybe you have to move this down. That would probably make sense. Okay, so 3 5/8, that's a half, so that's the 5/8 mark. Okay, and then I think I got this right. I'm not pressing very hard because, oh, see, it's tissue paper. Okay. I think that's looks right. So, because this is not the, what do you call it? Card maker thing, envelope maker. I'm just gonna cut these notches out right there. But if you wanted to use your, envelope maker, We Are Memory Keeper, I think is the company of that one. Yeah, We Are. Okay, I'm just gonna fold this up. And I went to try to print on the tissue, and my printer, it doesn't want to. That should go up a little bit more. It just didn't score good enough, because that should match up right there. So my printer had black lines, and I think it's because the first, it was printing without paper in it, so that ink is all across the bar. So I'm gonna have to print a few things before it gets done. Okay, so now here's, yeah, see, that's kind of an open flap there. Okay. So anyway, from her design, I don't know how I came up with this one, but let me move this over for a minute. Then I folded it in half like this. Okay. And that makes a pocket. Let me find a journal card. Get that far. Let me just see if I can find something quick that'll fit like this maybe. Okay, so you could put a journal card in here. And then you could, on the other side, you could put a journal card on this side. Okay. And then if I put this over the edge, this is here because it's a journal card that I've got to sew around. I haven't done it yet. So if I put it in, I could stick it between pages like this. And then I would have a place for a journal card here. And if I only glued this in this, I would have another spot for another journal card. And that would be on both sides. Or I could do it like this. I'm gonna see if I'm recording. I had such a hard time yesterday, I don't understand it. Okay, so if I did it there, I'd have a pocket on that side and I would have one on this side. So, I don't know what would be, I kind of think this would be best because I guess I could sew that in. I just did this on regular tissue, tracing paper. It's vellum. I'm looking to see if there's, I don't think I showed you this. I did this yesterday. I made this little corner pocket, and this corner pocket is from Joey Card Maker's new kit, and it's called Floor. I wrote it down. I didn't bring it in with me. What was it? Flora something. Anyway, and then I just took one of the pages that I printed by accident on cardstock, and then I just made a little journal spot there. And that just sticks on there. This page here was so blue, and there's a little pink up here, so I kind of went toward the pink with it. All right, where can I put that I think I would like? Maybe I could do it on the other side of this blue. Okay, well, I don't need to do it right now because I need to make cards to go in it. But I'm going to just, this, I let it get dripping. This, I'm just going to do a little thing there to close that up. So I think you could do this with paper too, if you wanted. So I'm gonna put that right there to remind me. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of fun. You could do any size, actually. What else was I gonna? Okay, so now I have this piece, and let's see what. Let's try the regular board. See what it does. Okay, so this piece is 8.5 by 8.5. I cut this out of a magazine. So 8.5 by 8.5. Score line is 4 1/8. So 4 1/8. match it. I just don't know how to find the, I guess it's right there, score line. And then this score line is even with that. Oh, am I supposed to mark it? Oh, I think I am. Forgot how I'm supposed to do this one. Hard to see on this paper. I just wanted to see what, you know, book pages or other things would work. Okay. My head's not in the way. Hopefully not. Okay, so let's even with this scoreboard, sometimes I have a hard time doing things like this. Okay. All right, so I guess that is the best. This piece is a little too. I don't know if I'll use this on anything or not, but I'll put it in my little how-to book, my little ephemera book. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so we have to make sure that the flaps are like this, not like a regular, well, they're kind of like a regular envelope. All right, so then so if I fold, I have to fold it this way. If I did it this way, it would be all white. Okay. I'd hate to lose that flower. That's really cute. But do it this way. Yeah, it's still not going to matter. Okay, so it has to go that way. Okay, so I'm just going to a little bit of glue right there just to keep it closed. I probably should score this down the middle when it's thicker paper. Okay. So that would be glued down, unless you just want to make it a pocket for a journal card and stick it into something else. So you'd have this if you wanted to have a picture. But anyway, so there's just another version of it, and I will put that in my ephemera how-to book. This would be kind of cute too, just to do this and then make this part, I don't think I have another piece cut. Make this part, you know, a writing area. Okay, I have to remember that. This was my other one that I tried to do. I'll keep that too. I might use those in another one soon. Okay, let me put this on. See, it's leaking all over. I can't afford to waste my art glitter glue because I don't want to order it when it's still freezing cold outside. Because it's not a good thing to order in the wintertime. Okay, So the other one that I wanted to share, I'm not going to do the whole thing, I don't think, but you need your paper to be 8.5 by 10.5. So it's a 8.5, I'll just put it out here, 8.5 by 10.5, okay? So that's what size one sheet you need. So it's kind of like the one sheet ephemera piece. And then I need my scoreboard. I didn't even know this thing was in there. I mean, I think I might have seen it once, but I never knew what it was for. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so then we're going to score it at 3.5. Where is that little score guy? Okay, we're going to score it at 3.5 and 7, right? So 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. And then we're going to fold it. I can remember how she did it now. But I think so you go one, kind of like an accordion fold, like that. But she had those exactly together. Unless my paper wasn't 10.5 exactly. Oh, it's just shy. All right, let me see if we can still do it. Well, then, depending on how tall you want this to be, so let's say your page in your book is 8.5. So maybe you only want this like 6 high or 6.5 high. So I'm just gonna plan on I think I'll do 6.5. Okay, so I'm gonna score this. Actually, I'm gonna score it right at 2 inches. Okay. Now we're gonna cut this out. I hope I'm doing this correctly. We're gonna cut this section out. This is the middle section. So I'm going to show you just the basics of it, not decorated because it was pretty involved. Okay, so now this one is going to go up this way. And this one is going this way. And my paper is shy there. I think you want your papers to be even. At least I noticed she was really trying to make sure that they were all even. The first thing is to make your page, cut your paper the right size. Okay, so now we've got that. Okay. Then we're going to cut, because this is really going to be a tag. So I'm going to put my little tag marker thing there along that edge. And I'm just going, I know if you don't have these lined up perfectly, that they okay. And I think you could do this on printed paper too, if you wanted. And because she cut papers to fit in here. And I'll tell you why in a minute here. Okay. So now we've got, okay, so now we're going to glue from here. Let's see. Yeah, I think she said to glue from the center one. That way you know you're gluing it right. And this gets glued down here. And then from that point to here, I hope I'm doing this right. That gets glued down. Okay, so up here you're going to punch your hole. All right, we don't glue these parts yet. We just glue this part here, the bottom, and at the bottom of this one. Okay, so, and then she didn't glue these because she put paper that slid down there. So here, and it's kind of still, so what you're gonna have here, I wish I had a different, okay, let's do this one. What you're gonna have here is a pocket here for a journal card, a pocket here for a journal card, a pocket over here on this side for a journal card. And see, that doesn't go through because it's folded. I thought it was very clever. And then a pocket here on this side. So they're hidden pockets. And I mean, I think you could make a tab or something if you wanted to put where these pockets are. So then what she did was, she did another step too. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see, what can I use? Trying to think what I can. I really wasn't paying attention to this step because I felt like, let me do it on here. I wasn't going to get that involved. So what she did, I'm just going to pretend. Okay, she made another section here that opened up and there was a place to journal inside of here. And she did one on the back and one on the front. But she, you know, it's lined up totally. Then she decorated that. It looked really cute. So, I mean, I could still do that. Let's see how much time. Did my video stop? I can't see it. It looks like it's going. I'm sorry. I don't need to be doing this. But that's so cute, but I don't want that color right now. Or I don't want that. Okay, so I wonder if this would work. That's just about the exact same size. Let me see if I can cut this. Guess I should have put it in the cutter. It'll take too long. This is from Joey Card Maker's kit. I think Bella Rosa, this one is from. I have those two kits of his, Bella Rosa and Royale. Floral Royale. Only it's like in French. How you spell it in French? Flowers. Now this one tells me Bella Rosa right on it. And kind of like that he has like green and yellow and blue. They're all in the same kit, so you kind of get a variety if you need them for background pages and stuff. Okay, so Let's see, I'm just gonna, well, that's not, one of these is not even. That looks like it needs to go down a little bit. Not his fault, I'm sure, mine. I'll just ink around here a little. You may want to ink before you glue, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a problem here. Okay, I'm just gonna, probably could have glued this on, inked it. There's tissue, we can't hold up and ink it. So just put a piece of paper behind it. Can't remember who shared that. I want to say Crafty Cat, how to ink the sides of a floppy paper. You know, it's kind of annoying when you get a text and it covers up your time, your timer on the phone. I'm afraid to touch it because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. I think that's what I did yesterday. Was I was trying to clear the text. Okay, so this just needs to come a little below this because that pocket's going to be closed up. And so what she did was she cut hers here and down here to put this little part in. Actually, I think she made a flip. Yes, now I think about it. She did a flip. So she glued it under her, no, she couldn't have. How did she do that? I don't know, I don't remember. But you could do a flip and put it under your paper. And then just, you know, have a piece of, let me see. Just add a piece of, so what you would do is, I guess your flip would be, I would cut out this a little bit bigger and then score it. Actually, I could do it on this side, just like that. Let me try it. It's just a prototype, I think. I don't know, I might end up using it, but I'm just going to cut this a little right here and here. Fold this back. So this is not going to make a lot of writing space, but a little bit. I think, you know, she did a double thing. I don't know how she did it. So I wasn't interested in doing that part. Okay. So let's figure out where this goes. That's going to go there. And that's gonna go up here, something like that. It's not very even. I never remember to close it back up. Okay, so now we've got that little flip there. And I guess you could decorate the front of that. Yeah, just hold on, I'm gonna use glue stick on this. I was looking all morning, spending all my time trying to find the warranty on my heater because they're still not getting it fixed. They came yesterday and they turned it on and everything worked. They changed another part that was already changed once. And this morning, again, no heat. So I called them this morning and I said, you know, you need to do something. You need to get a heater, a new heater for me. This is not very good because this is not very straight. Or I'm going to contact a lawyer. Actually, I told them I was going to contact the manufacturer of the unit, and then if they didn't do anything, I was going to contact a lawyer. Oh, I got that so crooked. Oh, darn. I don't know how to make it right because it's crooked in the first place. Wish I could probably trim that around. I think I can just, let me get, there, that's better. There's always a fix, right? Okay, so that goes there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is supposed to be shorter than this. Darn, darn. Okay. Let me get a ruler or something. Something in Denmark is not right, not straight. You have to be sure not to cut your fold. Right. Okay, so now we can glue up the bottom part. And I'm not going to put a little notch in there, but I normally would. So this, you know, you can do it. You don't have to put that on there if you don't want to. Might get a little thick if you put a lot of stuff in there. And then in here we would put a journal card down here. And you could use, instead of this, decorative paper with a plain background. I don't know how she did it with, seemed like she had it plain here. Oh, I know, because she cut it up here and she left this background plain. That's what she did. So you could write all in that area there. All right, well, you know, I did it up. I think you can understand how I did it. The 2 pockets here on the sides, 2 pockets there, and then just embellish it. I don't want to punch an eyelet that yet if I'm going to put an eyelet, but I don't know that I want to, because an eyelet, because it would look ugly on this side. Now, how would you attach this into a journal? So you couldn't glue it in, so it would have to fit in a pocket or clipped on. Yeah, so maybe I could make something up here that would be a paper clip as well. You know, like a faux paper clip. I don't know where I put paper clips. Where did I put those? Not a faux one, but a that, and then I could glue that to the page. Let's see. Oh, I think I set my timer, so I'm worried about the time, but more worried about it kicking off. So let's see, I could do that. Just glue that to that part of the page. And then stick it in there. That would be cute. Yeah. I'm not sure what to do with this. This part I can cover. Guess I can cover that part too, right? It's already inked. That paper wasn't very straight, was it? I'm not going to try to get off. I could put some little tiny lace on that. If I could find some. Put that there, like that. I hope Laura likes lace, and I mean, I'm trying to think about things she's mentioned, and in fact, I went back to look at prior, I don't think that'll hold. I went back to look at messages that she has, things that she's responded to through comments, and it is hard to go back and find. I mean, there's no search. YouTube doesn't have like a search your comments or anything where you could put their name in or... Okay, there we go. All right, so let me just glue this and we'll call it a day. This Judy at Rose Lane, she's very, she decorates, you know, with a lot of lace and a lot of flowers and things like that. And she does really a beautiful job of doing that. So anyway, I think that's kind of a clever deal, these hidden pockets. And then we'll do this side, or I'll just keep this as my prototype, and then I'll make a new one because it's only one sheet of paper, remember? Which is cool. It's one sheet of paper, but then you need to add your, you know, decorations and so forth. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. It was fun, and I'm glad I got something accomplished today. Alrighty, so we'll see you in the next video. Bye.